Hebrews 1 verse 5. Look at what the writer of the book of the letter to the Hebrews says. For to which of the angels did God ever say, you are my son? Okay, it's saying here God's son is not an angel in terms of his nature. Yes, God's son performed the role of an angel in the Bible many times, the angel of the Lord. Just like when he came to the earth as a man, he performed the role as the Son of Man. In heaven, he performed the role as the archangel. Now, I know many people don't like to hear that, but they have no problem with Jesus being in the role of a human being. That's perfectly reasonable to them. But for some reason, him being in the role of the archangel, no, that's not possible. But anyway, which of the angels did God ever say, you are my son, today I have begotten you? Or again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. No, God never said that to any angel, but he said of it to his begotten son. And again, when he brings the firstborn into the world, he says, let all God's angels worship him. So yes, God's son was qualified to be worshipped because of who he is. Of the angels, he says, he makes his angels winds and his ministers a flame of fire. Okay. But of the son, he says, your throne, O God. So notice this is a direct quote now from Psalm 45. When God was speaking of this God in Psalm 45, he was talking about his son. So the Father, God the Father, was speaking of his son, the Son of God, right? And he was saying of his son, your throne, O God, is forever and ever. You see, notice, it is the son. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of uprightness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated wickedness. Exactly Psalm 45, verse 6 and 7. Therefore God. So who is this God here? It would be the Son. This God, therefore God, is the Son. Your God would be the Father. So notice, the Father, as Jesus has said, is greater than him. So that is why Jesus worships his Father, because his Father is his God. Has anointed you with the oil of gladness beyond your companions. Understand the testimony and don't try to twist it. Don't try to fit it in any kind of human doctrine. Take it as how the inspired writers give it. Because if you try to spin it and twist it and make it what it doesn't say, then is where you're going to get into trouble, right? This is what the apostles were putting out there. This is what was getting them beheaded. This is what the Jewish people were offended by. But what they were showing them is, listen, your scriptures were speaking about Jesus, and they would now have to point to Jesus's works, because his works were one of those things which were testifying that, yes, this was him.